jammy pants.
Hi-oh, CTR here again on the spot. Weren't ready for all the filming, but here we go. Now we're ready. Yes, I got my jammy pants on. We've went and did things and stuff today. I got my fuzzy pants on, one pair. I like my fuzzy pants. I've got full-on footy pajamas. It's camouflaged with a little butt flap in them and everything. We'll show you them. I'll even show you where to get them. And they are comfy. When you're driving cross country, you put your jammy footy pajamas on. You can stop at the gas station. And it's cold outside at one station and hot at another. It's great. They're comfy. They don't ride up on you or nothing. Truck drivers love them. Some smart aleck little kid will come pester you at the gas station and try to poke fun at you, but some big burly truck driver will come up there and straighten that boy out while he's trying to find out where he can get hidden some. Yeah, you betcha. Full on footy pajamas. Anyways, back at the ranch, we've been a-going and a-doing things, and the weather has not been cooperating even in a little bit. It just, the rain or tornado or lightning, some of our security cameras come out, and I've been trying to work on them amongst trying to haul off scrap and clean up yard and mow, and it's springtime. We're trying to plant tomatoes. We got all the things going on. Not near enough bodies to keep up with our filming. But we're doing it. CTR, we do the impossible every day with what we got. Poor cats, some of them got the worms, so we had to worm them, and we had a smart thing and thought we ought to worm ourselves too, but apparently we're okay thus far. Yeah, we're hillbillies and whatnot. You got to take care of them critters. The good Lord put them here for us to watch over, and we're going to take care of them. The cats go catch some mice and keep them out of these old cars for us, and we're going to take care of the cats. They're going to have something to eat, and we're going to keep them in good health. It's what we're supposed to do. Go be important. I keep seeing all these people running around thinking they're important on TikTok. What did they do? Did they go take care of something, or are they just trying to go be famous? We ain't trying to be famous. We are famous. That's what we are. Everybody's famous. You go do what you're supposed to do. There's one of them critters running amok right there.
Kitty, kitty.
There's another one right over yonder. They come up here and talk to us. See him over there on that stump? I don't think he's feeling too good. I know he had the worms. His little belly's probably bothering him some now, but we'll get him healed up. That's what we're supposed to do. Take care of what's given to us. Hope you're all doing the same thing. You ain't got to go be rich or famous to go build one of these old cars. You just got to go try every day. Every day. And boy, do we have our setbacks. Whether it's scattering a motor we set in there 60 seconds after we put it in and hit the key and it went to pieces smaller than my thumbnail, or that happens. Now, sometimes we might have to get sidetracked to go clean up the mess like we've been. That was our last video. Had to go clean up a lot of mess. But you're going to get to see that, yes, we did that. And them junk parts we throwed back together into one LS-based engine out of several engines to make one, it didn't knock and hammer. And it went and hauled off about 13,000 pounds of scrap today. That's what we did. Insert video of hauling scrap today here. In the meantime,
That's my woodpecker.
here's your woodpecker we've been feeding.
He's on the light pole.
Oh, yeah, well, now we have to edit video because, well, maybe not. I'll just chipmunk you here. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Dee-lee-lee-lee, dee-lee-lee-lee. We're back at the new location. It's late in the day and I'm tired and I'm sore and my neck hurts. I've been fighting a hurt neck. I don't know, I pulled a muscle or something. Man, it's hurting right there, but we just keep going and doing it anyway. So all of you that's whining about your back hurts, I got 3 broken vertebrae in a bad wreck in 2002 and I still go do this every day. And it does hurt. Some days I just get out there and boy, I don't make no headway, but I sure try. But anyway, now that I've got y'all pumped up and jazzed up, you can do it. Just get in there and try. It sucks sometimes. Get some friends to encourage you. The green weenie. The green weenie, as you can see, insert picture of before right now. The green weenie has went from that to this. And today is the first day it's made any bigger loop than 5 miles radius of the shop since I put it together. It's been DOA since 2018 in that wreck. It's LS swapped with a 5.3 4-speed 4-wheel drive. It's 3/4 ton axles. We've rebuilt the front end. I went through all the bearings and hubs. I've still yet got to put the factory lockout back on this side because it was filthy nasty and had a bunch of corrosion on. I got to clean up. I got the other side on. And you should come over here and show them what a factory Spicer hub looks like. Because it worked today. We had the locker in 4-wheel drive today. There you go. That's 1976 hub right there, and that's what's going to be on the other side in a minute. I've got it in there. Like I said, I've got to do a little bit more cleaning to put it back together, and I needed to use the truck. I had some scrap I had to haul off. Matter of fact, the donor for the computer and harness and injection rail and intake, and I don't remember what all. Like I said, we scattered the motor, so I can't remember all what's in here, but part of it's what smoked the tree. But it's LS swapped with a 5.3, and we went down, and you can insert a short video of the scrapyard, but we hauled off its donor truck for the harness and stuff. After the wreck, my cousin took the harness and whatever he could scratch off of it back off the LS. And so I had to come up with all that mess, and I just bought a whole truck and good motor, and then the sun dropped rock down intake port and scattered number 5 piston, and we had to accommodate that, but that's okay. But we've got her put back together. We locked her in 4-wheel drive because it's been raining like hell, and it was a muddy mess at the scrapyard. And we had about 13,000 on when we went through, and yeah, we was crawling sideways wide open in second to get up over the ledge rocks, but we got it where they wanted it, and they unloaded us, and we got paid, and we cleaned up the place a little bit more, and we've got some more to haul, and between the rainstorms, we're gonna keep working on this. The next project we've got full-fledged is the 63 Bel Air. It's got a 454 big block and a glide, and we've got to pull the motor out and redo the transmission. I need to put an oil pump in the motor because the bypass is hung shut and it's blowing the oil filter off of it, but it runs. But I need to redo the transmission, and then we're going to start working on the paint and body on it. And, oh, it's going to be a full-on lowrider paint job, buddy. We're going to put the metal flake to it. We're going to put some panels on it. We're going to do a lace paint job on that. So you ought to stay tuned and keep a watcher. Now, on the other side of things, we've got all kinds of problems with our social media and everything. YouTube is just cramming this short stuff down my neck. They want me to go do it, but they're not going to pay on it. So we're going to just do that when it's a teaser for our next video. We might give you a little taste because we're in a hurry or something, just to keep giving you something, and it's to give it to you. We ain't doing it for YouTube. We ain't doing it for the money. They ain't never going to pay us. But We're gonna get back in the long form content. I've had several people contact me wanting our long form content, and we have to fight YouTube literally to put it up. But we're gonna keep putting it up. And eventually, if they don't wanna let us do this and they try to limit us on it, we'll just go to Rumble or Patreon or some other we'll go to some other venue. It's what it's gonna be. We're gonna keep building this stuff, and we're gonna keep sharing it with you. Because we're going to keep doing this stuff. The videos are for you, because we don't have to video this stuff. So I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you can support them. I hope they're encouraging. I hope they give you some hope that people still care about other people out there, because we do. We do care about the others. And it's springtime, and we were going to the drag strip tonight, and it had rained, and I had to make a decision whether we're going to drag some stuff to the drag strip 70 miles away or not, and it ended up being clear weather, and we probably could have went, but everything said it was going to rain, and we said to hell with it. We've done Run Ragged for a while, and we're going to try to do it next weekend, and it looks like the weather's going to let us thus far, but stay tuned. We're taking some of these cars to the drag strip. We're going to go interview some people, and we're going to bring you hopefully some great entertainment. We're going to make some videos. We're going to make some movies. Stay with us. CTR, I'm out. Are we on?
You're on.
Hi, kids. Yeah, I'm going to go flick some lights on in the shop. It's late in the evening. I'm tired, been hauling off junk and trying to clean the place up, and so we can mow grass and keep up, and old LUCKSHOT's in here on the rack. We've been tinkering. I got my fan relay and fuel pump relay and stuff wired up finally. I've never finished wiring this car up with my new American Auto wire harness. We've just been playing with it, and I guess we got our headlights and stuff working, taillights. I've got to go give it an inspection myself. There's so many of them here to keep up with. I have no idea what I did or did not do that day before it come another shitstorm. But my aunt slammed this door so hard that the glass come out of this side and went through the glass on the other side. And she didn't know no better, and I love her to pieces, but her old 70-year-old ass just flung that door shut as hard as she could fling it, and it busted the paint, and the whole bottom of this door is brand new inside and out. It's new steel. There's some fill in it because, well, it's been welded on. I mean, it's new. But she broke a chunk out, and it's been shining in the last couple videos of a bad spot. And my buddy down the road at the hot rod shop said, "Oh, well, we gotta fix that." And so I went down, while I was down there hauling off scrap, I went and got some more paint this color. And like I said, I just did a quickie job on this thing to get it sealed up after I took it to bare metal. I didn't know it was gonna stay this good, or I'd have done a better job. And it looks way better than it is, camera-wise. I mean, I didn't fix no dents, really. I mean, I think I fixed a couple back there in the quarter where the bumper got into it, but I don't think I fixed a dent in the hood, did I?
I don't think so at all.
Like, none.
Because there's still some
I did a little body work on the doors.
Things there.
And I think I did a repair patch right here somewhere on one side or the other, maybe both, and a small one. Then I put a little fill in it, and then on the other side, I think there was a couple of graze marks, and they're showing. I mean, I can see the mud swole up, but I took no effort with this thing. I was trying to get it back sealed up and not go backwards, and it's been a lot of fun. I mean, how many sets of tires we tore off this thing just because we can?
A lot of tires.
Yeah, I had like 3 motors. We don't care. It's just fun. This car was sitting under a walnut tree that was growed up this big around, just beating the hell out of it. Oh, I think I had to fix a dent up in here somewhere or something. But any wrinkle in this thing was gone when I painted it. And there's one, and there'll be another one right here, because Yeah, we got, oh yeah, look at this.
That's because you played.
Oh yeah, I've had this thing just a biting good, wadding up on one wheel. And look at the way the top ripples out on one of these old cars.
You'll have to hold
that. You see that big horseshoe right there? Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm tall enough, Chris.
You catch the light right and you'll see it. Oh, there is a big old wad because the top has been twisted on this thing from, it's got a built 6-liter and I don't have no idea. Well, I've got a guesstimation. I don't know how many horsepower it's running, but 700-800 horse. And we ain't even got the turbos and shit on it because that's what I built it for. And naturally aspirated, it's above the margin of average by a lot. Boy, it runs.
You gonna talk about your temporary repair?
Oh yeah, we was doing that. Anyway, my friend down the road at the hot rod shop, Old Trucks and Roadsters, old Vessa, he's a gem. Him and his dad, I love them to pieces. And they're just hot rodders, like, they're common folks. And they do extreme work now. I mean, hell, we have them over for dinner and they talk about, well, we was poor, you know, we was eating, you know, enchiladas and burritos and stuff because the guy that had the warehouse next door to the shop, you know, he'd bring us all the out-of-date stuff. Beans and rice and eggs and tortillas, man. I mean, had lots of that to eat. And they've come a long way. And you've seen the old 39 or 40 Ford Coupe and that his dad drove to, in California, you know, that's what he drove to high school. He still got it. But anyway, he was poking at me about that spot and kind of shame, you know, wanting to help his friend fix it up. So I took the chunk that fell out and I just taped her back up and sent him some photos. I said, well, we got her all fixed up. You see, we can put a CTR logo on there. There ain't no shame in driving a 55 Chevy. I don't care how bad she's beat up.
It's a fine patch job.
Yeah, it was funny. He laughed. He thought it was funny. Yeah, I ain't ashamed of it. It's a luck shot. Here, let's just fire this old beast up. It's dead cold right now. You reckon she'll hit?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of camshaft.
They couldn't hear you.
He's rowdy.
I was watching the green lines on the mics. LUCKSHOT overpowered you.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah, he's rowdy.
He didn't knock any lights out tonight.
This time, I didn't wind him up and on. He tends to knock out light bulbs and stuff like permanently. He'll just turn them off and they don't ever come back on again. Stuff falls off the walls and
it gets exciting.
Yeah, he'll rattle shit. I don't know what he rattled off of that shelf over there. There's ball joints and tie rods. I keep all this in stock for a full car at least. The shocks and control arm bushings. It all just falls off the walls when he comes in here and I get rowdy with the throttle. But yeah, go enjoy these things. That's what we do. We're going to redo the paint. I got some new blue paint for it. We're going to redo it. We're going to scuff all the seafoam green. And we may do a little touch up. Like I said, my Bel Air spot that I was gonna do some custom work with, I messed it up when I did it. I screwed up. I did not put the right stuff in my clear coat and I jacked it up and you only get one chance. So I've gotta burn that back out of there and I'll blend my color back in and we're gonna re-clear the whole car when I'm done, but we're gonna redo the blue and fix a bunch of little stuff that I should have fixed before. You know, there's a little ding here, there's 4 or 5 of them on the hood. You just go clean it back up, make it what it should be. It's not my priority, but I've been gathering my parts for it and my stuff, and then we'll put our new bumpers on when I'm done. And it's got rain gear wipers already. I still got to do my package tray. I've got to cut the board to put my new package tray vinyl on because it's sewn up, but I've never made the package tray board for it. I think I got to put a couple of window fuzzies in on the front doors. I think we've got the rest of them in. I think I still got to do a couple of yours.
Yes, sir.
And we've done videos. If you want to know how to do that, go check out our tutorials. And matter of fact, go check out all our videos. You'll learn how to do all this, right down to changing the springs, ball joints, control arm bushings, tie rods, all that stuff. If you need any questions, go watch them. We do this every day. But it seemed like there was something else. But don't worry, in the future you're going to get to watch us put turbos and stuff on this thing. This one here is getting a couple of 78, 75 BS Racing turbos, an intercooler, air to air, and we're going to weld it all up. We've got a TIG welder and all the stuff. We're going to make all that stuff and we're going to put it in there, and that's going to be progressive throughout the summer. Hopefully, I really want to go get a baseline naturally aspirated at the drag strip, and I wanted to do it so bad tonight. You can't know how bad I wanted to do that, but it didn't happen, so we're going to have to do it next weekend, which is cool because we'll have Hampton with us when we do it. Maybe we can get better videos and more angles, and in case we miss something, somebody else has got one going. But
well, he had a church thing tonight, and we might not have been home in time to retrieve him.
We wouldn't have been home tonight.
That would be a thing.
And I could have arranged that. You know, we've got friends and neighbors, but you know, I've only taken him to the drag strip once, and we're going to start doing that on a regular basis. And we're going to go to car meets and things. And I've spent like 3 years behind the fence building this up.
It's been a while.
We've been building so we can go make full-length feature film movies. All these cars are going to be in these movies. It's one of the reasons we're doing it. If not, I would have just done one or two for us, but no, we're going to go build a bunch of them, and I might build a couple to sell just to kind of finance it. But yeah, I'm retired. I don't really care about the money much. It's the handiness of it. We're going to go put these back together, and we don't just want them to be some untouchable, unseeable thing like Hollywood. No, we want to take them out and let all of you go lay hands on it. And yeah, I watched that movie, and I can go ride in that car. That guy will give me a ride. Well, until we run out of time and hours and sleep, I mean, it's fun. If we can afford the gas and we got the time, we'll give you a ride in it. But we want to get to where we can, we want enough followers and enough fame to go put a car together every so often, go enjoy it. We want to take it from shop to shop and have that guy do his touches on it. We're going to put, that guy's a paint guy. His buddy showed up on a Friday night and we filmed it, and we had beer and pizza, and we kind of marathoned it all night. And, you know, they got it up in the white, and the next day they painted it and let everybody sign it. And the metal guys go do their metal work. The mechanic guys do their part. The interior guys do their part. We can do it all here. We're going to go put some cars together at various shops. If you want in on it, by all means, contact me. That's what we're after. We want everybody to get some credit for their work. We're going to do it for charity. We're going to make the car worth more money. We're going to raffle it off or whatever we do to get as much as we can out of it. We're going to take our initial investment, whatever it cost me to go buy the parts and the car, and you know, I ain't worried about travel expense and stuff, but we're going to extract what I really have to have, because we want to do this again and again. And we want to go meet a whole bunch of people. We want to extract like our cost out of it, and we want the rest to go to charity. Whether it's St. Jude's, if you got a good charity that's worthwhile and you got some buddies that want to jump in and help, hey man, I'm going to try to sponsor this stuff. It's going to be my money going into it in the beginning to make this happen. I want to really retrieve my initial investment so we can go do it over and over. But yeah, we want to go do this and just give the money away. Let's go make it famous. Let's get some video out of it. Let's go meet some friends, and let's go build hot rods like we used to. You know, beer and pizza on a Friday night. We're gonna work all night and we're gonna struggle and somebody's gonna get their finger mashed. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some good fellowship. And you know, we might change some people's lives even in that very room that night just because they remembered how to go live again and be good, moral, honorable people. That's what I'm after. Let's go do that. I challenge you to do the same thing. You contact me if you want to be involved in it. I'll try and work you in. If I can't do it on the first go round, and we've already got it in the works. We've already got cars lined up to go do this with, and some people contact me, and if we can't do it the first go round, we'll try and do it on the next one and the next one, and hopefully we can just do, you know, maybe 2, 3, 4 of them a year, you know. I'd like to get to where that's predominantly what I do, is go around and film this. Everybody gets to sign their handiwork. They get credit for their handiwork, and maybe you can all show up and we'll try to follow the car around together. If you got a regular job and you can't, maybe before we give it away or whatever, you can show up at a designated spot, take a vacation day or two, and we can run it down the track a couple of times. We're not gonna go beat it to death, but you know, go make a nostalgia pass or something, and anybody that's working on it, go take it a pass down the track.
And what's the best way to contact you?
Our email address, which is the CTR channel at gmail.com, is that right?
Yes, the CTR channel.
Yes.
At gmail.com.
Yeah, just let us know. If you're diligent, you'll find us. I'm not hard to find. I'm in Gainesville, Missouri. You can find me. Show up if you can't get a hold of me no other way. I don't give my phone number out much, but you get in contact with me and we'll put you on the save list, and we'll try to do this. We're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna go live life. I'm not gonna sit there and whine and cry over the way the world is. I may pay attention to it, but yes, I'm gonna go change it. I'm gonna make it better than what it was yesterday, just like I do these cars. They did not look like this when they showed up. They did not start, they did not run. They do now. You remember that, and you bet on you just like I bet on me. CTR, I'm out.